Starting lineup: Jax, Heimerdinger, Y, Jinx, Blitzcrank, up against Teemo, Wukong, Yasuo, Caitlyn, Jhin. Rating of the picks for a casual game: Jax as a top, a 9. Heimerdinger as a jungler, a 6. Heimerdinger could jungle because he has AoE clear speed to clear jungle camps comfortably. So he's very dangerous to go up against for casuals. And the combination of that could work. It's not ideal, but it could work. If you were to actually go to the jungle and do it, of course. You would actually have to go out and jungle and not just take up somebody else's lane. Why a 6? Y would be a 10 for a pro, but Y is very difficult to control and very difficult to play. And I've practically never seen it done by a casual. I've never seen it done properly. So that's a 6. Jinx as a shooter is a 5. Blitzcrank as a support is a 7. It's funny, I think this is the exact same Blitzcrank that we've had before. Teemo as a top is a 6. Yasuo as a mid, and we're going to bump Yasuo up 1 point from a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, because I've realized recently that playing together on a Wukong team elevates Yasuo even further, and he's already a very good mid, close to a perfect mid. Having his ultimates synergize completely with mine adds that extra bonus point in and turns him truly into a monster. Because every time that I throw somebody up with my ultimate, Yasuo can jump up and cut them up with his ultimate. Our ultimates are interlinked. So that's a 10 out of 10. Caitlyn as a shooter is a 10 out of 10. Jhin as a support is a 2. I'll give it an extra 2 points, would be a 0 because it's not a support at all, but I'll give it an extra 2 points. Is unusually productive. Him being a shooter, long range is very effective in casuals. And so we'll give it an extra 2 points because Jhin by itself is a very good pick if you don't play him in support. And we will see very quickly here, very swiftly here, yet again, why it is that you should not play non-supports in support slot. Moving on.
Stop moving, please. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Stop moving, please. You'd make a great still life. Look at you. So carefree. You have no schedule. Look at you. So carefree. Minions have spawned. Stop moving, please. You'd make a great still life.
And here for the first play of the game, we're gonna have Caitlyn play short range. That's an easy kill. Stay at range, you're Caitlyn. For the second play of the game, we're gonna have a little bit of a showcase here of what a genius idea it is to play shooters in support. You get shot. Because maybe don't always challenge the wisdom that those who came before you imposed. Maybe there's a reason why we play supports in support. That's the second play. And for the third play of the game, I'm gonna have a little look here at my good sinking friend Yasuo. And that goes together like wine and cheese. Wukong and Yasuo, an absolute must. Lifting each other up, perfect combo. That's the third play. And for the fourth play of the game, I'm going to do a very typical gank here, down in the bottom lane. Double up, so that's twice the ultimate. Don't know why you're coming back. Did you misclick? Why are you coming back? Do you think you're gonna defeat me? That's the fourth play. And for the fifth play of the game, we have a little bit of an Italian ambush here. And Jax is gonna show it off and let it hang. He knows where to go for the kills. He knows what's squishy and what's not. And he's gonna let me get away. That's the fifth play. It's an Italian boy getting a double kill. Taking a look at the scoreboard here, we see that without getting Doran's ring, you would at this point have a full Liandry. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? You could have full Liandry. Here we have a person who is not a fan of Ruined King, and most likely this is indeed better for maxing out, in fact almost certainly indeed. This must be one of the ideal items for Yasuo, yeah. So here you see the way to actually do it. This is how you should actually get going, yeah. This is better than Ruined King for Yasuo. Yeah, specifically because Yasuo is inherently a pure defensive type of champion, meaning that you're going to kill whatever is in your way and you're never really going to successfully chase anybody down. Boots here are extra unnecessary. The reason why Yasuo is so unlikely to chase anybody down is because of the fact that in order to build up his tornado, he has to be hitting mobs. It's very easy to say that there is nobody more of a pure laner than Yasuo. It's literally like, this is my territory. If I'm Yasuo, I'm going to completely own this territory and stay inside of that territory. When chasing people around in the jungle, Yasuo has insane disadvantages because of the fact that he has to build up a combo. It's essentially goofy in a way. He has to be hitting small things in order for him to generate his combo, where his true power comes from. And so he's essentially addicted to minions and to the small little soldiers that you see pushing every lane. Once every blue moon? Isn't this the little darling of my heart? Building Caitlyn with ability haste. Thank you. Staying alive with the boots of swiftness. Because if you can move faster, you add to survivability. Very smart here. You just get the basic option. Jax is somebody who thrives on attack speed, which in my personal opinion makes him an even greater mid laner than a top laner for the amateurs. I believe that this is more or less, I looked this up yesterday, I think that this is essentially what Lich Bane used to be, right? If you like to get around and blast and have a lot of power, this is nowadays what Lich Bane looks like. This is the new Lich Bane. It's understandable that people are into that. By itself, really, there's nothing against it. You know, you have to wonder, by itself, the ability haste is really cool, but you have to wonder, do you need that much mana that early on? Maybe you do. Honestly, I'll be honest. Like, if I play mages, I frequently go Blackfire. It definitely removes mana issues, but you have to think that the best thing about it is the ability haste. This is the correct way to build Jinx. Oh, very smart. You didn't get boots, yeah? You didn't get full boots. Yeah, this is correct, yeah? This is very good. This is a perfect Jinx build. Am I nuts here, or is it insane that you did not put together one real item? Like, how does this happen? You have 3,990 gold. Moving on.
Who questions my ability?
An ally has been slain.
My place is at the top. Adapt to all situations. Never settle for second.
An ally has been slain.
My journey's only beginning.
Enemy killing spree.
Bring me a real challenge.
An enemy has been slain.
situations.
An ally has been slain.
My journey's only beginning. Just tried stuff. Wuju style. Never settle for second. Bring me a real challenge. Show me the path. You got it.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Been waiting for this.
Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Who questions my ability? My place is at the top. Adapt to all situations. Put me to the test.
destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
Never settle for second.
Shut down.
Bring me a real challenge.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Show me the path.